god! We're getting so many characters introduced and killed in the same episode. Welcome back for some more Band of Brothers. Quick recap, last episode we saw a new character get introduced, Blythe, who unfortunately died in the same episode but had an incredibly inspiring and great story arc. We saw tanks, rocket launchers, limbs flying in what was by far the bloodiest episode, and now we know the battle is shifting to France. So let's get into this. Before we begin, I do want to remind you that you can get early access to these YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. If not, just make sure you subscribe or leave a thumbs up on this video if you do enjoy it. It really helps my channel reach a wider audience, and I greatly appreciate it. But now, it's time for the show. Let's go.
We hoped we could keep them alive, or they could keep alive.
God, I didn't like seeing them get killed. It just tore me up.
But we had excellent NCOs. Had they looked after you.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with what NCO means, but whoever these guys are, they're speaking pretty highly of them. Some people embraced them. Some people didn't really want to warm up to them because they knew it was just another person for them to lose.
What do you hear? What do you say?
It's Babe Seat, Private Heffern's.
Is that right?
James McAvoy? This show has so many great actors in it before they really took off.
You weren't there.
Hey, he's up, cop.
Man, they're really at the bottom of the food chain here.
You didn't fight Normandy neither.
I got hit in the plane before I got a chance to jump.
Harbor Lipton, the new Easy Company First Sergeant.
Man, he really got hurt. I'm glad to see he's well enough to keep on fighting. That's what's up. I don't know if I'm gonna let someone force me to take off my pin though. Oh, no fucking way! He's back? Hopefully he's not still in the command role, because that did not go well for them last time. It is crazy seeing him again now. I thought he was done.
I could sit out this jump if I wanted. Said I didn't want to. So he says, hop in. I couldn't believe it either. Hey, maybe he's gonna court-martial me later, huh? Let's get you some gear.
This dude can't even walk and he wants to jump. He's ready. These dudes are fucking tough.
Just tap my leg, Sergeant.
The green light will be next to you, sir.
Just do it. That's an order.
Why does he want him to tap him before he jumps?
Lose your reserve. You won't need it. We're jumping low. Take the belly band and wrap it around you. Fine.
At least one soldier is kind of looking out for the guys. I mean, I would expect someone to. Not everyone to be a jerk like that other guy. I wonder if paratrooping is done in the same capacity that it was back then. We don't really see images like this in the current wars we've had. Or at least I haven't.
Sorry. Don't be sorry. Grab your rifle. Let's go.
All right, this guy's starting to be one of my favorites. I gotta remember his name. He hasn't really had any type of role so far in this. You can tell he's a great guy.
Hey, kid! No, Mike, keep your squad moving!
They really appreciate that we're there to help fight for them.
Sergeant Talbert, let's move. We got work to do.
Whoa. What the fuck? Is it because she's German or something? What the fuck?
What did they do?
They slept with the Germans. They are lucky. The men who collaborated are being shot.
Well, if they slept with the Germans, I think getting their hair cut off isn't that bad. You could even see back then how horrible Nazis were. It didn't take foresight to know what you were doing was wrong, and you still did it anyway.
Thanks. Thank you.
Ja, kom Rinus, is goed.
Man, seeing a kid at any point during this is just harrowing. Any child to have to be in the middle of this shit while it was going on. Whew.
You never tasted chocolate.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Man, they gotta move here, stay here. Don't know when they're leaving. They're told it's gonna be this long and then it changes. Can't really blame anyone that's on edge the whole time because you never know when you're gonna have to snap into it.
He's quite a target, don't he?
Lieutenant!
Oh no, they called it.
What should we do?
Keep down, stay still.
Fuck that fight. Oh, you see, even just seeing that in the moment, you know, I think I would be scared, but my adrenaline will be kicking so much, and I'd be so worried for the guys next to me. What that guy said just jumped into my head. Fear is going out the window. I'm just not gonna think. I'm just gonna act. I'm starting to get it now. Man, that tank looked like it was in cover. I don't know if it's still active.
Put a couple shells through that building. You're gonna see him real good. My orders are no unnecessary destruction of property. He's right there.
No unnecessary shooting. Are you serious, man? You can't spare one bullet to make sure you have the drop on him? Oh no! Oh, he's right next to the tank! Holy shit! Holy fuck.
Trent, MG42, 10 o'clock. Fire!
Oh, that was badass. Holy shit. Damn, their tanks are fucking ours up though.
They're about to outflank us. We gotta get out of here.
Isn't this the dude that was chastising the guy about wearing the pin? And he didn't even drop at D-Day himself?
Who's Randleman?
I don't know, Sergeant.
Get out of here.
Oh my god! We're getting so many characters introduced and killed in the same episode.
Leave me here for the Germans. What? Okay.
You nuts?
What the hell are you doing? Help us!
Dude, they made a makeshift gurney just to get him out of there. I get it, man. I fucking get it. I can't leave him behind either. A great leader like him, someone you respect.
How bad? I don't know yet.
Oh my...
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Dude,
All right.
all the fucking headshots we've seen kill people, and for that one to just be a ricochet and not kill him is fucking wild. Oh my god, I asked this in my last video too, like, how are these helmets not protecting these guys? But look at right there, that's proof enough. You still need to wear one because it still might save your life. Holy shit. Man, I would have stayed a little farther back still. Fuck all that. I'm glad he's alive though.
Never fired a shot the whole time. Find anything out?
You never fired a shot the entire time? That's how rattled he was. See, I don't know if that would be me. I have to at least shoot once. I can't hide in a corner and just accept what's gonna happen. Oh my god! This fucking guy! He can't even yell or scream because they're outside the barn! Oh, the blood is fresh! No way, you stupid girl! No! Oh, dude, you gotta get him! Dude, I had the same look that that girl did, man. That's those bayonets, man. That's something. There's something brutal about those bayonets. That guy is super rattled. He does not want to be there at all. I don't think that girl's ever gonna forget what she saw that day.
Yeah. Won't be
waving so many orange flags at us tomorrow.
Is that the place they were just at that they were celebrating and shit with all those flags waving? Already it's being bombed? Is he gonna put the pin that he took from the kid back on him? He fucking deserves it now. Let's go, man.
Where the fuck you been?
Glad to see you, boys.
Not as glad as us.
Oh man, that feeling of someone that you love and respect and went through training with and you think he's gone, for him to just pop back up, there must be no greater feeling in the world, man. You thought he was dead.
Move out! Have your gear, let's go!
Holland got fucking wrecked, man.
I don't like retreating.
First time for everything.
How are the other divisions faring up north?
Man, that bullet hole in this helmet is so fucking cool, man. I'd rock that shit like a Medal of Honor, man. Damn, 8,000 men almost died for the British. So this was like our first big loss. At least that's been portrayed on the show so far. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Band of Brothers episode 4. I guess we could call this the rookie episode. James McAvoy was a pleasant surprise. So we got Magneto and Professor X in this series. Didn't get a lot of Winters this episode. He was kind of subbed in with the Bull. I mean, talk about a tough son of a bitch. As inspirational as Winters is, I don't know if I've seen anyone as tough as the Bull yet. A combat knife was pulling debris out of his skin. Actually, it was deep in his flesh, and he kept quiet. I don't know how, but he did. It would explain how he got back and survived. It's the tough son of a bitch. This was definitely his episode, the way he was given the commands. He's definitely one of my favorites now after this episode alone. Seeing how scared some of the NCOs acted, you know, I always wondered how I would act in what I would do in certain situations. But to get a visual of what it looks like when you act a certain way, it just convinces you that you're just as scared as everyone else, but it's just something in you that just won't let you die. And I feel like that would definitely kick in a situation like that for me. I hope it would. I hope I wouldn't be sitting there cowering in a corner, cradling my gun, just hoping for it all to end, or for someone to save me. And all it takes is for one time for you to fight that, and you got through the wall. Odds are you won't be that scared again, at least if something of that intensity happens again. A skirmish in a tiny village like that, you know, that's going to be very frequent and common, and you're going to eventually get used to it. We also got to see how the townspeople interacted with soldiers in this episode. Big celebrations for us when we first arrived. They were grateful. They were kissing us. Granted, some of the women soldiers did sleep with Nazis. I feel like their hair wouldn't have been cut if they were like forced to sleep with them or something. I just feel like that's something they felt like doing or what they wanted to do. So, you know, shaving them bald, and maybe they got kicked out of town. I know the girl was on the road. That was a bit harsh if she has a kid, but you don't sleep with Nazis, man. And the fact that she was kissing an American soldier after she was kissing a Nazi, it's like, keep it in your pants. Like, don't you see what's going on? This is war. Some women just like a man in uniform. The noise that was made when that guy was shot in the helmet. I keep saying that guy and this guy. I'm sorry. I will learn their names, and their names deserve to be learned. If you guys can tell me their names, you know, in the comments, just so I can get it down and try to remember, I would greatly appreciate it. Like, what's the Bull's real name? And the guy that's always with Winters, that was with him when the time jumped forward, what's his name? Because it seem like they're going to be pretty frequent in this show. I should probably learn them. But back to the townspeople, even the ones that saw the Bull kill the guy in the barn, you know, she's never going to forget that. He saved their lives. I don't know if the Germans were there to hurt or harm them, but you really don't know. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if they didn't trust American soldiers. It's war. You don't know what the hell's going on. I'm sure it was a very, very microscopic amount of soldiers, you know, that actually weren't acting honorably, but it happens. This was like the first loss, I would say. As far as battles we've seen, everything else we saw, you know, was kind of commendated at the end, or someone referenced it in the episode, how great a job they did. But I think they even used the word retreat. The town that they were in, that they were throwing celebrations for, I'm pretty sure that's the one that was smoking and on fire by that night or by the next night. Just shows you how everything can change on the turn of a dime. Advance, 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 but At some point, you're gonna get stopped and you're gonna have to regroup and you're gonna have to retreat. It's just a part of war. A lot of the characters we've grown attached to, and none of them died in this episode, although a rookie did. Once again, we got someone introduced and killed in the very same episode. I thought these new guys were just gonna be part of the cast now, you know, that the show is hitting us with a Han Solo effect. Introduce a guy or a group of people halfway through a movie or a series and they completely make an impact, but that wasn't the case here. This episode wasn't as sad as the other ones, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I don't want any more heartbreaking shit that just makes me not want to watch the show. Of course, I'm still gonna watch it, but even before I started this, I was ready for sadness. I was ready to be upset. So I feel like this episode was exactly what this series needed, just to level us off from where we were at in the last one. You guys don't know how much I want to finish this story and see where each of these guys are at when this thing's all over. If anything stood out to you in this episode or there was anything I might have missed, please tell me about it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching my reaction. All I ask is that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can also get early access to my YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. You guys are the best. We're basically family now. I know you know that. That's it for me. Until next time, spread peace and love. I'm out.